We're at the campus today with Ro. She is amazing with light language. So I'm going to be showing, we're going to be highlighting some of her light language, and she's going to be exploring some new capabilities with her trainers at the campus and her escort. So we'll be here for about an hour, and we're going to be exploring fifth dimensional awareness, fifth dimensional capabilities. And this today just happens to be highlighting light language and what we can do if that's your spiritual gift, what we can do at the campus. All right. So Ro, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So what is happening now on the stage? You're on the stage at the amphitheater at the campus. What is happening?
So I'm in the middle of the stage with my coach in front of me and Sam, the escort, right next to me. And I'm just observing where I am, observing myself. I'm really owning where I'm standing and just really allowing myself to be present, which is something I'm not used to, and allowing myself to channel whatever it is that is coming through and just moving around and flowing and dancing, just feeling free.
In a moment, Jay is going to light up the stage. The stage is going to light up with color. Just let me know when that happens.
It's lit up blue and green.
And we're going to do some vocal testing, okay? Are you ready to do
Yes.
some testing? Okay, we've got the patches. We put some energy patches on your neck. When you're ready, just do a warm up, quick warm up.
Okay.
We're going to now run energy up your spine, and you're going to do that same warm up again. We're running energy up your feet, the pads underneath your feet. We're going to put some energy there, and it's going to run up your spine and hit the patch on your neck, okay?
Okay.
Start the warm up again. Did you notice a difference?
Yeah, I feel warm.
I want you to take that
Like
dial and turn it up more. Run the energy deeper up your spine.
Okay.
Jay is going to alter the coding on that patch on your neck. And I'm going to elevate that energy from underneath your feet.
Okay.
So start when you're ready.
하라마헤나 헤라 두개이마나 게나. Definitely feels more powerful.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for more?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jay's going to give you some instruction on how to increase the intensity of your voice.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
구테라마에나게아 두레나 하야마 하야 둘에다 가라는 해나 해나 들어가야만 되나.
So let's ask Jay if he knows what you're saying. What is it that you're singing?
Jay says, I'm just singing love. Just the songs of love throughout time and space. Just timeless messages for whoever needs to listen to it at that moment, whoever's open to receive. Just hits straight to the soul.
So we have folks on TikTok now. Are we able to open it up to anything that they may be moving through right now and
Sure.
sing to them? Okay. So if you're on TikTok right now, just put in the comments anything that you're going through that could use light language or love to help heal. What about grief, Ro? Can you do that? Anxiety, grief?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's start with anxiety.
Okay. 해다랑 계랑 해만한.
Let's move to grief.
그에 따라만 그에 따라 그에 따라만 에나 다 해가라마의 이만 하나해이야 하나해이야 가라.
Do you notice the energy shifting?
Yeah, I noticed the songs are different.
Yeah.
They're always different.
Let's ask Jay why they're different.
They're different because that's just how the energy wants to share and project through song. Everyone is unique. Everyone has their own different energies and blockages. And so I'm literally singing to that energy.
And what about confidence and overcoming self-doubt?
In terms of, wait, for me
For
or
song, yeah. Is
for
there
song?
a,
Oh, yeah, I mean, there's a song for every energy.
we're going to do two more before. So we'll do confidence, overcoming confidence. I'm going to do
Okay,
one for self-love, and then we're going to do one for physical health. And we're
okay.
going to move on to another place in the campus.
So this is confidence.
Confidence and overcoming self-doubt.
Okay. Kuitakaramahena tukeye parang uitara ketukai amang emaina Ketakarang puitakei katakayana henang teta henang tuitkarang. So just go to the next one, the
Yeah, go
overcoming
to
self-doubt.
self-love. Yeah.
Wait, self-doubt or self-love?
Is self-doubt different than confidence?
Oh, gotcha.
Are they
So
the
that
same
was
or are
both of
they
them.
different?
I thought those were two separate ones.
We can do two
Okay.
separate songs if you want.
No, we can just do self-love. I mean, that's what it was. So self-love. Marang henang karaenang tukahenang harang henang heka henang.
And then can you do one for physical health, well-being, and like to alleviate pain and
Mm-hmm,
suffering in the physical body?
mm-hmm. Mei, meina, me karamana, me karama, kueha, kueha, tukahitara. Taramang meha meha menang tuhira tuhira.
Now I want to do an exercise. So we've got the stage. Is the stage still lit up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I want to do a soul fire exercise. So I want that stage to light up so that it warms your feet as you're singing.
Okay.
The flooring in the stage, I want that to come up through your feet. I want you to be able to sing in the light that's on the stage floor
Mm-hmm.
and all of the lights that are around you on the stage. I want when you sing to bring in the power of that healing light. Is it still
Okay.
blue and green?
Nope, it's red, orange, and yellow.
Okay. I want all those colors to amp up, amp up, amp up. And I want to do a soul fire song.
Okay.
Okay. So does Jay have any instruction for you?
Yep.
What does he say?
Use my hands too.
Okay, use his hands.
Oh
Yep.
no, well, my hands.
Oh, your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also want to bring in an energy trainer
Okay.
that can translate and help us answer some of the questions that you have.
Okay.
So let's first get that stage lit up with the healing energy.
Mm-hmm.
Crank it up as high as your physical body can handle from here, so you can experience there a higher level of your gift.
Okay. It's so funny. My energy likes to run through my pits, so
Yeah.
it's definitely going.
No judgment, however it works, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's how I know it's flowing.
And when you are
Okay.
ready, when that light is running through you, through the bottoms of your feet, through your palms, through your armpits, through the back of your neck, and through your chest, let me know. Just start singing.
Okay.
And we're going soul, fire, strength.
Soul fire. Cool.
Yeah.
This is fun. This makes me want to laugh. Kamaina haraya tenang terang kenama henang puraena taraiman kenang kenaiman hainam tenang kenaiman tenang. Karamahena Karaimam Ramam Hamam.
Do you notice anything different in the audience?
Those sit balls are all cheering.
Yay! So what problem is this solving? Let's ask the team there. What problem this is solving? How does your light language solve a problem?
My light language is to inspire others to tap into their voice and share their voice unapologetically and heal that within the throat, just allowing themselves to tap into a part of themselves that they shied away from or like didn't really get to explore when they were younger or throughout their life, just helping them remember their power through their voice.
How do you monetize this? How is this going to help you personally?
And just activating authenticity through consulting, coaching, just listening to people and unblocking what made them shy away from their voice in the first place and not speak up in the first place, not speaking up with love, unlearning the things or unlearning the programs that they've been telling themselves to relearn programs to activate them into their potential and their power through sharing their stories, their voice, their songs.
And what does that look like when you help others? How does that work? If we were to take a member from the TikTok audience now and bring them up on your stage, what would that look like?
It would look like them sharing whatever it is that they feel like sharing.
Okay.
When I share my songs, it gives people courage to come up and share whatever it is that they feel called to share when they don't normally share.
Yeah. So can you sing Courage?
Hmm. God on my, God on my head, God on my head, God on, God, God on my head, Heka, Hega, Humana, Ha, Heka, Maina.
And what would it look like if you were doing one-on-one sessions with people? What would that look like?
It's not feeling very strong to do one-on-one. It's
Group?
more like group.
Okay. So what would that look like as a group?
People come up and share, and when people share, they are also activating other people in the group to share. I'm literally just being me, and by being me, it activates others to step out of their comfort zone and to speak up and share.
So would this be in person? Would it be on Zoom? Would international people be able to participate?
Oh yeah, I mean, she's already been doing it internationally or online through Twitter Spaces, and it would be something more along the lines of um, both. Like it would be both. It would be online and in person. She's traveling places to do this in person, just activating the throat and the heart space so that people can be living more in their authentic self, just unblocking those energies so people can understand themselves more and be more present with themselves and share whatever it is that they want to share instead of holding themselves back.
Yeah. So I want to ask questions specific to Ro, if we can. Do we have permission to ask questions about Ro?
Yes.
So she has a couple different interests right now. Is there one particular that she's supposed to be focusing on, one that would be more favorable than others?
No, because they go hand in hand. Just really sharing her voice through content, recording it, and putting out on platforms so that it reaches a bigger audience, and just really stepping into that and being of service to others through that as well. And just really allowing herself to let go of the self doubt that she's been moving through and the frustration, trying to do all the things at once. Um, really allowing herself to work with other people and not just do it by herself.
And what do you suggest? What would be a good group of people for her to work with?
There are people that are in her life already that just haven't clicked yet, like the alignment isn't there yet. So just being patient with that. Her first step right now is to take care of herself, really allow herself to learn the habits of a good leader so that when she works with others, um, she is there to empower them and flow and connect with each other, um, and to delegate in an efficient manner so that we can all win. And just knowing that it doesn't always have to be consistent in terms of constantly meeting up all the time. Because as artists, they want to create when they feel like creating, and they need that time to integrate and rest before the next project.
Sure. And can her light language help her in clearing money blocks?
Yes,
And how would that happen? What do you suggest?
by singing more for herself first, doing that inner work for herself in her money blocks, and then moving forward, having that be an offer for a group setting, and just specifically putting that intention and sharing that offer for those who are ready to receive light language as a way to clear money blocks.
Beautiful. And she had mentioned one of the questions that she has is that she wants to understand how she is going to bridge singing and content production. Can you give us clarification?
Yes, she's basically the producer of bringing people together to create their content while she just focuses on the singing, which is something that she's already done, with continuing that in terms of the YouTube channel and TikTok and Instagram, and just allowing herself to go at her own pace and not getting burnt out from feeling like she constantly has to like send out content, um, knowing that it's quality over quantity,
Mhm.
and the people who she's meant to work with come effortlessly, and it's one of those um, it's one of those experiences where there is so much support around her, and just recognizing who is that support at that time to make content creation and singing come to into this reality, and seeing it more as a documentation instead of just creating content, but also recognizing that when documenting, this is a timeless document in terms of her singing. um, just allowing herself to share that and continue to share that, and remembering that it's something that can continuously be shared over the years. Just has to put it out.
And how does Ro activate people into light language? How does that work?
By being herself and having that intention to activate, and just encouraging and empowering those who are ready to receive and ready to activate themselves.
And for someone who doesn't know what that means to activate themselves, can you describe it from the spiritual side, what that means to someone who's new to this language?
Someone who's willing to open up into that part of themselves. Everyone has their own different light languages. Everyone everyone comes from their own different planets. We all come from our different star systems, and just activating someone into their light language is something that needs to bring joy and excitement and curiosity and letting go of the ego and stepping more into the heart space, letting letting yourself lean into connecting into universal source, God, whatever it is that you believe in for a higher power, because light language is really that channel, bridging this reality and connecting to that source energy, that loving, expansive, unconditional love energy.
So I feel more energy coming into her body now. What is happening now? What is that energy coming into her?
It's expansion, upgrading.
Ooh, what kind of upgrade?
Going more with the flow, not uh, not overthinking, so that she can make decisive, quicker, decisive moments in her life. Decisions. That's what I meant to say. Um, just really taking that next step to be that leader and to trust. Trusting has been a very big um, frustration that she's been moving through. But with this upgrade, she's definitely trusting more and being more patient with what she creates, what she channels, and how she attracts the people in her life to work with, either through content creation or through sound singing, sacred songs, activating. Yeah, just trusting.
And why did Sam choose to be her tour guide today? Why did Sam choose to come forward for this event?
Sam likes my energy.
Is there a
And
deeper reason?
Sam is here to um, we're just looking at me and Sam are just looking at each other, just giggling. It's really funny. Sam is here to also untap my inner child, just remembering to have fun and to surround yourself with people to who bring out that fun in that inner child, so that I could heal that part of myself, um, that inner child who didn't get to sing or speak, feel like it didn't have a voice. And so that's why Sam's here. Sam's here so we can have fun and activate that in me.
So now I want to speak to Jay, your coach, and I want to ask if we can vibrate the stage floor.
Jay says, yeah.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
Can we hear the voice when you are receiving vibration from the campus?
Wait, which voice?
The light language voice. So if you sing, let's sing, go back to say anxiety
Mm-hmm.
and sing that same excerpt that you practiced with. What happens when we turn on the lights and we increase vibration under your feet?
Mm.
What does that do? How it does it? Is it different?
Mm-hmm. It's always different. When road channels, it's something that's never really remembered. And that's why also it's important to record, to have this content creation, because no two experiences are ever the same. And that's why it's always different. And so even though that we're singing for anxiety again, the song
Gonna be different.
makes gonna be different.
Sure. But
Mhm.
we're also changing the variables. We're increasing vibration and wavelength. So let's see what I want to be able to experience the difference when we alter some of the variables, such as light and sound.
Mhm.
And so, what does vibration do under her feet? How different will that be?
Hi-hum. Ha-ge-yi. Ha-ga. Kena. Ha-hey. Ha-ra.
How does her body feel now?
Still warm. Sweating a lot still. I feel like I'm very grounded through all of this, because I have noticed my body keeps swaying side to side, which means that I'm fairly balanced and grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just feels lighter in my shoulders. Definitely just need to sing more to let go of the tension in those areas too.
So I want to ask Sam if we can take you over to the medical building.
Yes, my third eye started pulsing.
Yeah. I want to take you over to the medical building and I want to run a scan. So we're going to take you over to one of the rooms. Just let me know when you've arrived. It might take a couple seconds to get there. And we're
Okay.
going to thank Jay, the vocal coach.
Thanks, Jay.
So I'm going to follow behind you and Sam. I'm going to stay behind you, but I'm only going to feel and know. I'm not going to see and hear the way you may. So just relay back what you're experiencing.
Well, I'm in front of a tall building. It's white. Just going in the doors, going to the hallway. Third door on the right. Apparently,
Yep.
that's where I'm supposed to go.
Yep.
Yep. I just see a bed. It looks very minimal, plain. Should I lay in the bed?
Do you see a technician in the room?
Yes.
Okay. Ask the technician what their name is. What their name is, how I would know them.
Paul.
Okay, so I'm going to ask Paul. We're going to have you lay down on the bed. We're going to put some energy pads on your left foot and one on your chest. We're going to keep the one that's on the back of your neck.
Okay.
Okay. You may see me come into human form. You may not. It may just be energy form. I'm going to be running some diagnostics on your body to lift some of those blocks. We're going to run some energy scans to identify what we're looking at. And then we're going to start magnetically pulling that energy out of your body.
Okay.
It's going to come out of your left foot.
Yeah, my left foot feels heavier than my right.
So Paul may give you some instructions in a moment. I'm not going to be able to hear them. Just relay back what you hear.
Paul's telling me to stretch out my leg and like tense it up and then release. And then take a deep breath.
And placing the tube in your leg now, we're going to start pulling. Do you see the monitor, the floating glass monitor near you?
Yes, I do. Now I do.
Can you see what's on it? Are you able to read that?
Looks like light language.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, can I translate this, please? Pulling out self-doubt
Yeah.
in the past. All the times that my mom shut me down, speaking, releasing the anger. Oh, thank God. I need to get that out. And let's see. What else is it pulling out? It's so funny because my body is literally only leaning to the left now. And impatience. Yes. Please let that go.
We're also going to be putting something on your left, top of your left wrist, palm,
Okay.
the hand. I'm going to be pulling something out of your middle finger on your left hand. This is just short. This is going to take a quick 2-3 seconds to do. But this is not for the audience to hear. I want you to just notice what's on the screen, but this is not to be shared. Or you can choose to share it. This is not something I'm asking you to share.
Okay.
Got that? So now let's ask the technician. I want to ask Paul if there's anything else they want to run, any other tests they want to run while you're here.
No.
Okay.
My body's swaying back and forth already, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'm good.
All right. Are there any questions you want to ask while we have your team here?
Am I supposed to work? Well, yes, I do. I have a question.
Yeah, ask it. Go for it.
My question is, am I supposed to work with someone to keep me accountable? Yes. Okay. Is it someone who's temporary, or is it someone who will continue to work hand in hand together? Temporary, all right. And we're supposed to work with people only in person for now. Yes.
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to work with people online. I'm like, wait.
But just not yet.
Yeah.
That is coming. It is coming.
Yeah. Which is what I've been feeling pulled to do. I've been meeting a lot of friends in real life to create. Oh, am I supposed to stay at my mom's? No. That was a heavy
You
no.
don't have to ask yes, no questions. You have an entire team that can speak back to you.
Yeah.
Not limited to Morse code here.
That's what I'm used to with my pendulum work.
But we're at the campus. You change out your tools.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let me know. Let me know what my next step is supposed to be. Like, what is my next step supposed to be? Let's see. Honor the habits that I don't want to live anymore, reprogram to habits that I do want to maintain, and knowing that the bigger picture that you have and the bigger dreams and visions that you have are all coming. It just takes one step at a time. And honoring yourself as a visionary and knowing that when you have these habits for yourself, then you also inspire others to have those habits. Also teach and guide and coach people on how to have these habits for them so that you can also be accountable for them.
Wow.
And see, what other questions? Is the singing that I'm doing, how is it affecting the household that I'm living in right now? The singing that you're doing is allowing yourself to also speak up your truth with your family, honoring what you didn't get to say when you were a child, and now saying it, and also having that discernment of when to not say something, to not feel any triggers or traumas that are not ready for my family to be handled yet, and just keeping that discernment. And through your singing, you allow yourself to stay balanced in that discernment, and also just bring that energy of universal love into the household and for all the households that you'll have. You'll have multiple. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's the vision. Oh, so what's up with Lots of Love Club?
Yeah, what's up with Lots of Love Club?
That came back into my field. And so Lots of Love Club is one of your many businesses. You'll have several. I'm like, okay. Lots of Love Club is where that platform of empowering others to speak their truth through light language and sharing that. That's what's the focus is for Lots of Love Club. Am I supposed to focus on my personal brand before launching, relaunching? Yeah, focus on your personal brand first. Allowing yourself to create the life that you want to create for yourself. And then when you do that, you attract the community that you are to build Lots of Love Club. Because
Take
Lots of
that
Love Club
in.
is a
Breathe that
team.
in.
Yeah, Lots of Love Club is definitely a team. And then me as a personal brand is it's me. And I create. I mean, I am creating with people through my sound healing, and through singing and through light language. Oh, that's the other question too. Am I meant to? Not meant to. Is it really necessary to have all these instruments? For now, yes. Okay, for now, yes. Through that is what you're offering right now. And just taking each instrument to also be a tool to create with, and using that, sharing that on YouTube, the platforms to create and document and sing with. Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself, bro.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Do they have a final message for you, a parting message before we come bring you back?
You've grown a lot within this past year, within this past 5 months. You know, it's been difficult with everything that happened all at once. And just trust that you are supposed to be an entrepreneur. You are supposed to be creative, a healer, and that's how you'll bring in this new earth through your contributions and create a generation of thriving artists, thriving healers, and thriving people who are simply being their authentic self. Cool.
So we're going to start removing what appear to be stickers. We're going to start pulling back the diagnostic stickers, taking them all off, preparing you to return back to the black room.
Okay.
So Sam is going to take you. We're going to say goodbye to Paul and Jay. And we're going to return back to the platform,
Mm-hmm.
the area where you entered the campus.
Mm-hmm.
Wrap yourself in the same color that you came in with.
Okay.
When you're ready, I want you to count down from 20 to 1. You don't have to go slow, you can go fast. 20 to 1, and meet me back in the black room.
Okay. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm in the black room.
Black room. Okay. So we should have Sam with us here.
Mm-hmm.
Anything new in the black room? Do you notice anything different?
It's just sparkly.
Sparkly, yeah.
Yeah,
Take in the sparkle. Let's enjoy it for a moment.
it's sparkly, magical.
When you're ready, say goodbye to Sam.
All right, give Sam a big hug.
Yeah. And the little Spirited Away lights.
I know, the little soot balls.
Yeah. We're going to say goodbye to them. There'll be another time when we visit. We're going to count down 20 to 1 again and come back to the present moment. We'll be able to answer questions for the folks that are on TikTok.
Okay. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Yay.
I'm like, oh, I was very close up to the camera.
It's all good. It's all good.
That was
So
fun.
cool.
Thanks for letting me do that.
Thank you for going on TikTok with me.
That was an hour.
That was
Like
an hour.
20 minutes.
Right. It's funny. Time, when you step out of time, time doesn't play by the same rule anymore. So how do people follow you on TikTok?
Create with Ro. I literally just started it. According to the campus and Sam, I will be posting.
Yeah. And then how do they find you on Instagram?
Same, create with Ro.
You had done QHHT or a version of it a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
How different is QHHT from the campus?
So with QHHT, that was more of a going through past lives,
Yeah.
and just going through those and learning the lessons from that. Going to the campus is more, I feel like, very straightforward, and feeling more supported with the coach and with Sam and the escort and Paul. And so it also took less time, I
Way
think.
less time. Oh yeah, it's way less time.
Less time for sure. But yeah, with QHHT, it was definitely like a step by step feeling like it was something that was definitely necessary, but something that took well, also I wasn't really accustomed to the energy as
Mhm.
well. Um, so with HHT, I remembered I was pretty conscious. However, I know that with QHHT, some people don't remember what they
They're
go
out.
through.
Yep.
Yeah, like they're out. Me, I'm able to be conscious throughout the entire thing. So, and those are the two main differences, or like the main differences I've noticed. Either way, it's always an amazing time whenever I work with you. It's been 2 years, like holy crap.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Every single time, it definitely unlocks me into a new level, activates me. Like you are someone that also activates me. Because I remember, I think we did one session November 2020, and that's when I really started to like explore singing. And so there's definitely like there's definitely a reason why that was all happening at that time, and definitely seeing you and working with you was one of those factors that helped me step into that door, even though I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But hey, it led me to where I am now.
Yeah. What you have is just an amazing gift. An amazing gift.
Yeah, and it's been amazing to have people go to you and have them unlock their gifts too by working with you. And just yeah, it's exciting. Definitely book with Annie if you are skeptical or if you're curious. That's what I meant to say. If you are curious, go book with Annie.
Yeah, definitely. I want curious. I don't like sticky. I love curious.
hmm Yeah. And I mean, it's also okay to be, I mean, I was first skeptical when I started all this stuff and dive into my inner work and energy healing work. It's just being curious will unlock doors and opportunities you never thought that you could have in your life.
Yay.
hmm
All right. So do you have any questions for the TikTok audience?
Uh, I mean, I would love to hear like what if they felt anything, if they saw anything during the songs and the singing. I just love to hear feedback because everyone journeys differently. Um, and well, how about you? How was that for you?
Oh yeah, I could feel parts of my brain turning on. I was like, oh,
Oh, cool.
hello. Oh, the different songs activate. It was like, um, those little kids Fisher Price toys where you push the button and it lights up, like a
Yeah, yeah,
Simon
yeah.
Says, but they have it for like preschoolers. I could feel like you would sing a song and oh, there it is in that part of my brain. Oh, it's over here. This one's over here. This one's over here.
Cool.
Yeah, it was like there were times I just closed my eyes. I just went with like the whoo.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely evolved since we first worked together.
So Jackie said that the energy was very strong when you started singing. Sweet and Low says that it was absolutely beautiful. Ashley felt that it was very familiar to her.
Mm.
She sang something similar to her daughter at birth.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah. And that wouldn't surprise me that there was light language at birth.
Mm-hmm.
Did anyone have a physical reaction listening to Rose sing earlier? For those that have been on the entire hour, did anyone have a physical reaction or a
Ooh,
visceral reaction in any way?
my laptop's dying, so I'm gonna get my.
Oh no.
Or
Oh,
actually, it should be fine.
yeah, we've got a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
I got to resume back to private sessions. So Ashley got chills. Yeah, it's beautiful what you do, Ro. It's really it's so powerful when it just
Mm.
comes in unfiltered and raw. Topeka said it was calming. Oh, Byron heard ringing in the ears.
Hey, what's up, Byron?
Yeah, you
Thank
you
you.
heard us talking about you.
Yeah, thank you all for being here. It's such a pleasure to hold space and share space with everyone.